Good afternoon, welcome to my channel. So this is the part 3 of chapter 13 of Cbse class 9 science chapter 13, why do we fall ill. Okay, so in part 2 we discussed about what are diseases. We also discussed about acute diseases, chronic diseases, their symptoms and signs of diseases, their causes. Also we discuss about what are infectious and non-infectious diseases, what are pathogens, what are vectors, what are bacteria, virus, fungi, parasites, etc. Okay, and so now in today's session we will discuss about the infections, AIDS, which is a major chronic disease, prevention of diseases. Okay, preventive measures which can be taken to avoid infection, and lastly immunization. So let's get started. So now let's discuss about AIDS, which stands for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which is a major chronic disease. Okay, so it is caused by its causative agent is a human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. Okay, so these AIDS systematically destroys the immune system of the patient, leaving them vulnerable to the easiest of the disease. So what happens is that basically in this disease, so these when HIV or the human immunodeficiency virus when enters our body, it destroys the immune system of the patient. Okay, immune system, which is a major defense system of our body. Now when that will only get destroyed, so it is obvious that it will leave us vulnerable to the easiest of the disease. Okay, because the immune system will get destroyed, so the invading easily invade us and will make us ill. Okay, so now let's discuss about the prevention of diseases. What are antibiotics? So the antibiotics are antimicrobial drugs produced from other organisms such as fungus and some bacteria, which are used for treating against the harmful infection caused by pathogens or harmful microorganisms. So these are actually the chemical substances produced mainly by microorganisms, okay, such as bacteria and fungus. Okay, they are produced by bacteria and fungus, etc., and are used for treating against the harmful infection caused by pathogens or harmful microorganisms except virus. Now, why these antibiotics are ineffective against viral infections? So that's because virus do not use the same metabolic pathway which a bacteria or a fungus uses. Okay, so that's why these are ineffective against viral infections. Now basically what happens in this disease, now basically what's the mechanism of killing of antibiotic is that the antibiotics destroys the cell wall of the bacteria or fungus, which eventually kills it and it die easily. Okay, and but in the case of virus, it does not use any cell wall. It uses a protective protein covering which protects it. Okay, so this antibiotic does is ineffective against it. That's why it is said that it does not have the same metabolic pathway as that of bacteria or fungus. Okay, that's why they are ineffective against the viral infections. Okay, now let's discuss about the preventive measures. So the preventive measures can be taken to avoid infection of various diseases. The most common measure is the maintenance of personal hygiene. Okay, so the ways to prevent diseases such as to prevent any airborne disease, they can be prevented by using face masks, avoiding going to any crowded places. Okay, and if it is a waterborne disease, then we should prevent that waterborne disease by drinking pure drinking water. Okay, and if it is a vector borne, Then by keeping the surroundings clean and maintaining personal hygiene is the best preventive measure against it. Okay, so and also now let's talk about the immunization. The immunization is the process whereby a person is made immune or resistant to an infectious disease, and the vaccines are the common means to immunize people. Now, what is this process? So, this is a process where a person is made immune or resistant to any infectious disease. So, these vaccines are the common means to immunize people against any infectious disease, against that particular infectious disease. Okay, some of the common vaccines for infectious disease to immunize people to protect it against that infectious disease are measles, chickenpox, etc. So, with the last part of immunization, we have completed the quick snap revision of chapter 13 biology. Why do we fall ill for class 9? Do make sure to watch those three parts and the chapter will get completely revised for you, and it will help a lot for you for the preparation of your term 2 exam. So that's it. Do like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Do share these videos to your peers, and I will see you once again in the next video. Till then, goodbye.